Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Hey, cuties! Hey, little sis! I see you trending. Shout out to Miss E Bar Star representing the Chi-Town represents and Square Biz. Ooh, child, Square Biz. I think you can just feel if I got something to say about Simon. It's coming. It's coming. Hey, y'all. How are you guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome to my power hour. I apologize. I had a live schedule for yesterday. If anybody know about a new fiscal year when it comes to your job, that's what your girl been going through. Okay. Busy as a beaver, working me like a Hebrew. For real, for real. So I did reschedule my live yesterday. I don't know if I did it. Yeah, I had it scheduled for yesterday evening-ish and rescheduled it to today. Now, I have been running my tail to the post office every day, Tuesday and yesterday, looking for a pre-shipment of those scrubs, baby, from Melody Cherie. And they not here, but I bet you they going to be there tomorrow. And then I'll have my order that's coming in as well. Don't forget, Cutie Crew, we are meeting tonight. And I will try to come up with a contest while we are live for somebody to win. Now, it won't be the one that I'm going to receive first. It's going to be the ones that I ordered. But I'll be giving away a couple. We shall discuss. Also, Cutie Crew, I hope you guys are still getting active. Don't forget, we count our steps every day. And then I tally them up at the end of the month. And then we also, I also have a cash prize for the highest winner. Let's continue to stay active. Prayers going up to a couple Cutie Crew sisters that may be experiencing personal issues. Let's continue to pray for each other. Okay. Is that all I have? Oh, also, Patreon cuties, as well as the Cutie Crew. My new day for us taking it back We taking it back all the way to season 1, episode 1 of Love and Mirror Huntsville. Let's see what we missed. Let's see what we missed. Things that we know now. Let's look at it from this standpoint or point of view and take it back. The day for that will be Fridays. Because I'm off of my job on Fridays, and I was gonna do it Monday, but look, your girl gotta have a life too. So I think I'm gonna do it Friday afternoon. What I'll do is have a pre-live on YouTube, and then let everybody know we can head on over to Patreon for the live watch party. We will start this tomorrow. I will come up with a time, but I'm looking at I want to do 1 p.m. my time, which would be 3 p.m. Central. I think that's what we're gonna do. 1 p.m. I'm sorry, 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. We will have a live first on YouTube, then we'll head over there. So we'll just have a live tomorrow, just to get people in the flow of things. So yeah, that'll start tomorrow. Be looking out for the link for the Cutie Crew members, for the Patreon cuties, and for the nosy MFers that buy memberships to see what's going on, child. I have never, do you hear me? But you guys know, as for me, anything that I say behind the walls, I can guarantee you it can be said right here on YouTube. Okay, so we'll do that. Hit the like button as you come in. Shout out to the cutie crew in the chat. Shout out to my cutie mods. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's a power hour, so I will not be able to say hello to everybody. Deshonda, I need to reach out to you. I've watched a couple sad stories that happened in Birmingham. The mom, the daughter, the mom, the son, and the boyfriend that were unalived. And I think it was 4 other people that same day. And I've just been meaning to chat with you. So hello to Deshonda. Hey, Brittany, Janae. Shout out again. Veronica, Monroe, Reese's Pieces. All of you guys, thank you for joining me. I'm going to say this real quick as well. I'm not going to call this person's name. I don't even remember the name, honestly. But just because you may be thinking it in your head when it comes to anything really, and especially if it is let's say, I would say, gruesome. I'm not going to give too much of the details, but I had somebody to reach out to me on Instagram for the first time, and I'm going back to if we've had a rapport and we chat, that's all good. But a lot of stuff I'm leaving unread, or I may read it and delete it and block you. And this person reached out to me with her thoughts on a situation from an episode of Love and Mirror Huntsville. And yeah, I didn't get that. It was disgusting. It was her thoughts, so that's what it is. But I didn't get that. And again, I'm not gonna say what was said, but yeah, if you thinking it in your head, keep it there. Keep it there, please, for me. What else? What else before I get started? I'm gonna start. First of all, congratulating Melody Cherie. Melody Cherie. Congratulations to Mel for doing the damn thing right over there on TikTok. She had a successful 3-day marathon, cross boundaries and numbers. And I'm proud of her and anybody else that utilizes spaces in this new world that we live in, which is social media. Look, YouTube at one point probably started off with one channel holder. And guess what? There are millions now. There are millions of people that's on TikTok doing the damn thing. So for people to hate, because there's a lot of hate going on right there in them Facebook groups and YouTube and everywhere else. For somebody to hate on somebody that is doing the damn thing, regardless if you like them or not, I don't get that. But Mel had again a successful 3-day marathon. She gave away that beautiful necklace and pendant child to 3 different people. It was interactive, it was fun, massages, education when it comes to your skin. I loved it. And it was all from the comfort of her home, baby. Saving on overhead and everything else. This 7th Avenue beauty sign was in her backyard. First of all, you got to live in a big, beautiful earth mansion, got a big, beautiful yard and everything else. This was the driveway, actually. Doing it from home. And if you are not inspired instead of hating, I don't know what's wrong with you, because I'm inspired. Child, I'm looking back in my family history and recipes and all of that, trying to come up with a master plan. If you are not inspired to get out here and do the damn thing where you got millions of people at your fingertips, I don't know what to tell you. But again, it was fun, interactive. This was the water balloon fight from the other day. And I just want to say kudos to Mel. I do want to say to Mel real quickly, we're going to need them lotions in travel sizes as well. Can we get the lotions to match? Look at me, child, putting my demands in. Can we get the lotions to match the body scrubs? Please, can't we? What's that? Yes, sis. And Deshonda said, kudos to all of them. Deshonda said, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone. I'm proud of all Black women entrepreneurs on TikTok doing their big ones. That's a hard thing to do. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is I don't know where the hate come from. I don't know where the hate come from and why. It must be within. Okay. But Deshonda, since you even mentioned another, it's so many influencers that's out here. And look, Mel is one that was doing it before TikTok. De'Ara, I'm sure you guys know De'Ara. I'm speaking on the younger generation now. De'Ara, Aaliyah J. It's so many young women, middle-aged women, older women that has taken this social media platforms by storm and just have done the damn thing. So shit, you'll never hear me hating. Period. Period. But look, as with when you make it to new levels, there are new devils. Let me say this real quick as well. Hit the like button, guys. 347.55 watching. Hit the like button for me. Shout out to the replay yang yang in advance. And shout out to those of you that may be watching from the bushes. Hit the like button. It is free. It is free. Look, sis, you know that's my fave. Thanks to you and Aunt Debbie. That facial cleanser, the OG, the original. Give me the 3-pack. Give me the cleanser, a little bitty moisturizer, and a toner, a little mini toner, baby. Yes, ma'am. That's my fave out of everything. But yeah, I will once I get the travel size in, I will definitely do something special for that. But let me say this real quickly before I get to these hot topics, child. First of all, I want to say to Aunt Debbie, I sent you a text message about 7 a.m. your time. When did Queen Sheba go live? Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Yes. Which means early yesterday morning, I sent Aunt Debbie a text message and told her to call me ASAP. And I just want to tell Aunt Debbie, thank you publicly. Thank you publicly. You guys know when Aunt Debbie started coming over here to me, I made this up and put it in my little banner section here, probably well over a year and a half ago. And one thing for me that Aunt Debbie has always done is give it to you real and raw airtime. Airtime. But what I saw the other night when Aunt Debbie spoke on Queen Sheba's platform was a calmness, and I don't know if I'm right, but I felt it. A calmness come over Queen Sheba because of the wisdom of one of our elders, Aunt Debbie. And I had to let Aunt Debbie know how proud I am of her and just thank her. We've had countless conversations, and she just got that wisdom and she's using it the right way. But when it comes to the events, child, of the last past couple days, let me just say this. Stop letting folks bait you. That's anybody in life or whatever. But stop letting folks bait you into their BS. Seriously. A few have said to me, chit chat, how come you don't address this or address that or do this or do that? And the reason why is chit chat just gonna let y'all know up front in advance. And the cutie crew already know this. Chit chat not gonna keep this shit on the internet. And if I ain't messing with you, don't mess with me. I'm just letting folks know in advance I'm not keeping anything on the internet. Somebody came to me a few days ago and told me that my name is in a few folks' mouths, a few of them. And guess what? I didn't even go click to watch. I didn't. Because you guys know I go live all the time and I drop the link all the time. So no, I ain't falling to your bait of me coming out here making a video about your ass and then there go your channel, there go your views, there you go. I have had people to drop down in my comment section with doxing information about one of my family members. Guess what I said? Duly noted. Duly noted. And if I ever find out who, and I got a clue, I really, really do. Chit chat do not condone violence. Let me say this up front. But if I ever just 100% find out who I think it is or the group, don't be shocked if somebody just so happened to be at your job, in the parking lot, at the gym, at your house, at your apartment. Because people that ain't effing with you, you really, really shouldn't be effing with them. I do want to say to Queen Sheba, handle your business. Handle your business. But as for me, you know, um, child, how I get here? How I get here? Because I wasn't even supposed to go this deep. A lot of times, especially those of us that represent from the shy, and please believe, I know there are goons everywhere, but Chi-Town is kind of known. You know, you see them out there. You see the goons. You see the stories. You see the news. You see the statistics. And I don't think people realize that, yeah, some of them boys be related to some of them girls. You know what I mean? And the way that they taught us, as far as in my family, we move in silence. And some people can create so many enemies or make so many people mad at them that if some shit was to happen, they wouldn't even know where to start. Which one you was messing with? Gotcha. You know what I mean? Which one gotcha? You create all these enemies, and God forbid, because I don't condone violence. But God forbid something was to happen, who they gonna look for? Because you was talking about this person this week, this person last month, this person last year, this one, this one, this one. And I don't know about you guys, but I have seen this internet shiznit go horribly wrong. Horribly wrong, where there is no turning back. So it may be a key for people. It may be a key. But guess what? It may not be a key for the people who are experiencing the harassment, the mental anguish, the fear. Now I got to change my pattern. Now I got to walk and get in my car and look around and see if anybody follow me. That's not funny. That's not funny. And I have seen this, I promise you guys. Cutie Crew, we talked about this, what, a month ago? I have seen this turn out horribly. One young lady in particular, based out of Indianapolis, was on this internet ish and dropping subliminals or calling folks out, period. And if you guys remember, I remember she was driving a yellow Camaro. Somebody pulled up on the side of her, and it was the end. And guess what? Nobody was arrested. Because why? She made so many enemies, they don't even know who to look at, look to, look for. They don't know where to start. So play stupid games, win stupid prizes. As for me, a lot of folks that keep this shit on won't even show up to a repast with a 7-Up cake or a pan of chicken wings for your family. It's never been cool for me. That's why I don't entertain it or get involved in it and don't allow it on in my chat or anything else. It's never been a game to me, this internet stuff. Number one, child, I'm already 20 minutes in. Number one, I told you guys that I was a watcher of a certain section on YouTube for years. And even over there, I've seen things end horribly. Yes, daughter of Israel, protect your identity. That is on our hot topics list for us to discuss this evening when it comes to the Cutie Crew. You guys get you some VPNs, lock your social security number, take extra steps, and go ahead and get registered, to protect yourself. Make sure you are registered. I'll say this when it comes to mail. We know mail had to come out in a dress. And I heard a lot of people in Queen Sheba's chat saying that they were so disappointed in Maritha. Maritha used to be on my channel, Queen Sheba's channel, the Silva's channel, a couple channels. And I heard people say that they were really, really disappointed. As for me, I've never seen Mel come out and start anything. Have I seen Mel react just like she reacted to that? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I would have to take a mental check on myself and say, damn, I have so many people admiring me. Women. I would have to take an account. Don't drop no names in the chat. I'm saying, okay? But I would have to take an account and just think about some things. And I could care less who rock with who, do you. But please don't play in people's face and act like people don't know. For me, I felt like it was bait. Because I'm going to tell you guys how I operate. If I ain't rocking with you, I ain't checking for you. I ain't going to your page. I ain't looking at none of your videos. I'm not following you on YouTube. I'm not doing any of that. For what? I don't like you. So it is what it is. But as we said, protect yourself, people. Let your family members know what may be going on, even though this may be your little thing when it comes to YouTube. Let people know what's going on if you're being harassed or stalked or bullied or whatever the case may be. Inform somebody and let them know the exact people so they know where to go just in case. Just in case. I'll say this and I'm definitely moving on. I have had people, first of all, I didn't set on something for over a year. Over a year. No need for me to come out and address what was told to me. Craziness that was told to me. I've had a couple people that has dropped down in my chat. One lady was in my members only. Guess what? Hey girl, how you doing? Been heard some shit that she said about me. Just peep game and keep it moving. That's my advice to anybody. Life is too short and it's real easy. If it, in a perfect world, everybody would get along. Everybody would get. We don't live in a perfect world. It's very draining, Teresa. I just told Pink Diva that last night. Very draining. Very draining. And yeah, we need to learn how to take notes, duly noted, write that shit down if you have to. And then, it is what it is. I've told you guys, the men in my family, the women ain't never going back and forth with no Negro. But guess who will? The men. The men. My family is spread out everywhere. Okay. The men. Because some men still respect women. Some still respect women. And some ride for the women in their family. So that's that on that, child. I didn't talk for 30 minutes, I believe. What happened with Doris? Shout out to Reed 3. Welcome to the Cutie crew. You are just in time for our members only tonight. We got the Love and Marriage Huntsville flashback starting tomorrow. And then we let loose on Saturdays. We let loose. Sis, what you say? When you take it offline, it's personal. Facts. Facts. And people not slow. When somebody dropped that comment in my comment section, where they mentioned a family member's name by their name and then the details that they said, am I supposed to be slow? Like, I don't know that you didn't got my information and you didn't looked up my family member and what you said was true. Was I supposed to act dumb and say, nah, that they couldn't be talking about the real thing? Come on now. Come on now. Stop. What happened with Doris? Hold on, guys. I was looking at my notes, child. Doris. Let me scroll down. But shout out to you guys. Hit the like button. It's Queen Common Sense in here. Shoutout represent. Shoutout represent. Let me go up to Doris. What happened? Hold on. Who, child? Okay, Doris. Doris said, asking for prayers for strength and calmness. 10 months ago, my husband was unalived by a hit and run driver, and now it's time for the grand jury. It's overwhelming. Just keep me in prayer. Thank you, guys. Oh Lord, have mercy. Doris, we are praying for you. Doris, I don't know how long you've been a Cutie Crew member, but we also have another Cutie, sis Barbara, whose son was unalive, and it's currently, I think it moved beyond that, and his trial is scheduled for September. So number one, prayers going up to you. So sorry about what happened to your husband, and we will absolutely be praying for you and praying for justice. So keep your head up high. Lean on us as a sisterhood. If you need us, we are there. So okay, that's how real life is. You know what I mean? It's real shit going on out here, and people, want to take this internet stuff for a joke. But I got a couple hot topics. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that. You guys, as I mentioned, hit the like button, and I'm gonna put up my banner. I'm also gonna put up this ticker. Thank you guys again for joining me. Shout out again to Ree. We will see you tonight in members only. But let me go ahead and put this banner up because I think I got 30 minutes. Okay. Yeah, some of these hot topics will have to wait, but we'll get into some. The things that I'm going to share is covered under the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, and it is allowed for fair use. So I'm gonna get into this. Gonna be a hit it and quit it. Our current president has C19. C19. Prayers going up, but hey, LaDawn, but a lot of people don't think that it's the truth. So, as you guys can see here, shout out to the Shade Room is saying, and I'm going to play it. He says that he's feeling good after testing positive for C19. Let me make sure the speaker is up. And while we watch it, drop down in the chat and let me know, do you guys think, this scandal like mentality of mine has me questioning everything. So I do want to say prayers going up absolutely to Biden, but a lot of people feel like this is made up to move in a new candidate. But let's take a listen.
To that together. All right, so I know that was quick, but I just wanted to make sure everyone got a chance to see that. He says, I feel good. He gives a thumbs up. And then, John, if you're watching this, you can see he very gingerly and slowly.
All right. The key word she said, very gingerly and slowly walking. Look, I'm voting for Biden no matter what. No matter what. Or a replacement, no matter what. That's just for me. But my brother is one of them that sent me a text message yesterday, child, talking about that this is to move somebody else in. Do you guys agree with that or no? Who is that said that they didn't realize that's Sweet Essence? You didn't realize that it was back on the rise? Absolutely. Yes, it is. So you guys go back to 2020 and how we were out here moving with the the hand sanitizers, the mask, and everything else. Protect yourself. Somebody else said that it's a new strain. Whatever it is back. It's never gone away. It's never gone away. Okay, I'm gonna read Square Biz. Square Biz, you said Biden. Let me see if I can find it on my screen. Let's see. You said Biden just forgot the name of his defense secretary's name and called him the black man. God help us, but I'm still voting for him. Yeah, he called Trump the vice president or something as well. And when it comes to Russia, he got that mixed up as well. Something about that. Thank you, Veronica. Veronica said they can prop him up in a corner and I will vote for him. I just wanted you all's thoughts on that. Cutie Crew, we'll definitely discuss more. Lynn said, I support Biden. I believe he caught the virus because he's interacting with so many people. I still continue to wear my mask in certain areas and groups of people. Yeah, even when that little clip that I just showed, and I'm not going to go back to it, but even in that clip, it's after he's been, after he tested positive, not a mask in sight. He got a Secret Service around him and everything else. Put your mask on, please, please. Yes, Side Eye Sage, I agree. There should be an age limit. Age limit. I hope something can be enforced going forward. I know that look, elders are still a lot of them smart as ever. You know what I mean? So, but I still think there should be age limits. If we got to retire, or if retirement age for the average American is what, 62, 65-ish or something like that, I feel like that should be about the norm for people that want to hold these offices. And then usher in some new, young, fresh. You know what I mean? But yeah, he got my vote regardless. But let's get into some mess. Let's get into some mess. Tasha K. Tasha K. Ciao. Tasha cannot stay out of trouble. Can't stop getting sued. And look, she's made her mark when it comes to, again, starting up from scratch, as with anybody that's selling stuff on TikTok or anywhere else. She's made a mark when it comes to YouTube and her other platform and all of that. But these lawsuits, child, these lawsuits is too much. So we already know the almost $4 million judgment from Cardi B and everything that happened with that. Well, now Soldier Boy has sued Tasha K and William the Baddest for defamation, for sexual harassment, and more. And here is a clip. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Here is a clip from Tasha's video of what this is about. And oh, I was gonna say that is Soldier Boy down there, but they got him looking like Lil Uzi. But yeah, Soldier Boy is suing based off of this. So let's take a look. Yes, Sweet Essence, my goodness.
I loved it. I loved it. I had some Louis. It was Louis. It was everything.
Oh my God.
And he was like, "Take this." He was like, he's very like into like the race place. But here's the thing. I don't know if this was really him or it was like drunk him or like. So I'm like, is he gonna hurt me? Is he making music? I'm so nervous. I go up the stairs and I'm just heart beating. You know what I mean? He was like, "Hey, what's up?"
Mix.
Hey, what's up? He was like, "You get down," and I was like, "Oh, am I gay? Yeah, I guess." I get in there, and at that moment, I have to go. I go from professional, like a fan, to like you're about to have sex with him, right?
Boy, bad.
Right, and that thing was big, Tasha.
Lord have mercy. Hold on.
Tasha. But most like, skinny men. I'm gonna be honest. That thing was like fat, and it goes.
Ew.
I loved it. I loved it. I had some Lou. It was.
So, you guys heard it. Shout out to Teresa Wright for gifting 5 Cutie Crew memberships. If you look down and you are a member, please thank Teresa Wright. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. But you guys heard that my stomach is hurting just from listening. Now, look, I don't think, yes, bravo, it does look fake. I don't think that if, let me just say this, I don't know nobody's types, but if, let's say, Soldier was, I don't think that dude would be his type. That's just for me. Yes, Veronica, that is the guy that was on Catfish, and that's why his arse is getting sued. But as you guys can see, if you look on the screen, here are the official documents. And it has right here, this guy's name is, well, Soldier Boy's name is DeAndre Cortez, but the plaintiff, they got Tasha Transrena Kebe, Tasha K, William Thomas, A.K. William the Baddest, and so forth. And they are suing for libel and slander, sexual harassment, intentional interference with prospective contractual relations, violations of the right to privacy, general negligence, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and injunctive relief. So I'm not going to read all of this, but they have been officially served. This was dated back in May 22nd of this year. And look, I would have learned my lesson. Just like I said earlier, when it comes to how you move and operate and don't take the bait and this or that, that's what I would have to, that would be the advice that I give. And, you know, she can probably care less about me. Tasha K. You ain't got to take the bait for a lot of these stories if you know this may land me right back in court. This may land me with another judgment. This may, no ma'am. No ma'am. So, and then I don't know. I believe the lawsuit against Kevin Hart that Kevin Hart had against Tasha K, if I'm not mistaken, that's been thrown out. But I think there's still one standing with his former assistant who gave her interview to Tasha K. But for me, sometimes Tasha K is Tasha K for me. And I think she's going to have an audience that's going to watch her regardless. So yeah, a lot of this stuff don't need to be touched. That's just me. That's just me. But yeah, we shall keep our eyes out on that. It is a hot topic. Soulja Boy ain't playing, okay? Speaking of somebody else that's not playing, Simon Guobadia, where's my square biz? Where is my square biz? Square biz, if you hear, I'm about to get into some Simon news, child. Let me go ahead. Shout out to another content creator, website platform owner that's been doing this thing for years, Michelle A.T. Elliott. Michelle A.T. Elliott been doing the damn thing for years. Now, yes, L Boogie, Simon again, child. I ain't even want to put no picture of Simon up. I'm so tired and sick of Simon. I ain't even upload no picture. But yes, he's back. He's back. I was watching Michelle A.T. Elliott the other night, couple nights ago, and she had a story that child Simon wants Portia. Simon threw out their babies, y'all. They embryos. Oh, Lord. Sis, if you want to go there, we will. Square Biz, leave me alone. Leave me alone, Square Biz. That's bullying. That's internet bullying. Where's Square Biz, child? Let me put her comment up on this screen because she stay ready. Yes, ma'am, Brittany Janae again. Still cutting up, Simon. Square Biz, I'll talk to you tonight, sis. Square Biz, where's your members only? Your cutie crew. Hold on. Let me go back on my phone. Maybe this just my, because we ain't going to be able to debate tonight. Let me scroll up to Square Biz, child. Where's Square Biz? Okay, let me scroll down. Maybe I got to go this way. Square Biz, are you still a cutie crew member? Square Biz, you not. How am I going to debate you tonight? Anyway, child, Simon want the embryos thrown out and nobody knew about it. Michelle A.T. Elliott broke the news the other day that Simon and Portia, they still may have them frozen embryos. Hey, Relly. Look at sis talking about Square Biz. Go get your boy. Yes, please go get him, chat. Take him to Ghana or somewhere. We sick of him. Okay, I understand, Square Biz. You know, we still can battle, baby, right there on Instagram. I DM you or DM me. But anyway, Simon and Portia went through the process and they had embryos. They had a surrogate lined up, ready for implantation. Ready. But Portia filed for divorce. And Simon said, their embryos, I want them thrown in the trash. Simon allegedly said, Portia, you're not about to get 18 years of my child support money. You already won't leave the house. You're still driving that Rolls Royce, and you still want to go through with this process with a surrogate. Anyway, allegedly, according to Michelle A.T. Elliott, Portia was upset. And the way that Michelle was looking at her screen, I believe she got the actual text messages where Portia sent to Simon and told him he was wrong for filing these documents, filing this order to get the embryos destroyed, and also revealing to other people that she has fertility issues or whatever the case may be. This is all alleged. This is all alleged. Now, I'm just going to say this. I think that Michelle A.T. Elian, look, she's solidified. She's been doing the damn thing for years when it comes to content. And she is in Atlanta. She does have a lot of connections. And I think that Simon is one of them. I think that Simon got a direct number to reach Michelle A.T. Elian, because a lot of this stuff in court documents that she come out and talk about, that is before it hits anywhere. Radar Online, Deadline, TMZ, Neighborhood Talk, Shade Room, all of that. So I think that Simon, I think she may be one of his points of contact to put this information out there. But let me guys know what you think. Do you think that that's wrong of Simon? Do you think that's wrong assignment to destroy the embryos? You know, if y'all went ahead and did that process beforehand, should Portia be able to go ahead and let the surrogate have her babe? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'm going to read some comments, child. Shout out to Michelle A.T. Elian. I got a couple more things to say about Michelle before we get to it. You said I'm behind in the video, but I agree, big sis. Don't let them bait you. I followed your example for a long time. Little sis, look. I know, first of all, they better not mess with my little sis, okay? But Trendon, I'm going to tell you something that I've never told you, ever. Happened over a year ago. Somebody said, and it wasn't your fault. We're talking members only, sis. I ain't even going to do that. We'll do that, little sis. And it wasn't nothing negative about you. Let me just clarify that. Oh, child, why I even say that? But I say that to say I know that it's hard. I don't think a lot of us may have fear set up in us. Some may not. You know what I mean? And I don't look at people like they're punks if they don't allow themselves to get baited. You're not no punk. You're not no punk. You know what I mean? But we'll talk, little sis. Okay, let me read a couple comments. Let me read. That may have hurt my girl Portia. Jenny B, do you think that she should be able to, be able to have the surrogate go ahead with the process? Who is that went through this, a similar situation? I believe it was Sherry Shepherd and her ex-husband, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Child, what Square Biz say? Let me scroll down. Is this Samba? Ooh, child, for real? Not the frozen omelets you begging for. Go away. ED with this. Ooh, baby girl, you ain't playing. Hey, Neva P. Take him straight to the dentist to pluck them teeths out in the front. Them babies would have come out with chiclet teeths. Really? Really? Simon don't have veneers? Child, y'all a mess. Sis, you say, oh, Simon is doing nasty work. So, sis, you think that Portia should have been allowed to keep the embryos? Or were they half his, half hers? It took half and half to create. There goes Square Biz. Square Biz said, I'm so sick and tired of Fallon. She wants Simon back. Rumor on the street. I agree with that. I don't believe that troll can still produce kids. I wouldn't want any kids from that man. We know Dennis can produce kids. Ooh, child. Committed to the journey. Committed to the journey. Yeah, but those of us that remember Portia when she first hit the scene on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and who did I talk to about this with? I think it may have been you, sis. Portia, when she had fertility issues when it comes to when she was with Cordell, you know. So, but she was blessed to be able to get pregnant, have little PJ with Dennis. And then I don't know if Portia just didn't want to mess up that body yachty or have Simon climb up on top of her or what. But this time they used a surrogate, allegedly. Side-Eye said, I want Simon to find him some other business in 2024. If them embryos are in GA, he's going to have a tough time with that. Really? See, I should have looked up the law. But Side-Eye, let me know. Is it strictly up to the mom? Or should he have a say? Let me know. Why would Portia want to have a baby by a broke scammer? Queen Common Sense. Portia shouldn't want to be tied to him for the next 18 years or more. I totally agree, Cookie from the Shy. And I'm going to say this, if it's true, because again, this is what Michelle ATLian reported. If this is true, I just have to pray, what could have been, which were babies. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be tied to him at all. You see how that man been acting since February. Sis talking about run me them teeths back. Y'all a mess. Run them teeths bike. Run them bike. They say Portia paid for them veneers just like Mel assisted Martell. Child, Martell had a little chiclet teeth. Them wedding pictures. I was like, ooh, child, he went a long way. Them wedding pictures of Mel and Martell, baby. Isn't he supposed to be getting deported? Allegedly. Let's see, a couple more. Why is Portia upset? I thought the man was a fraud, and that's why she left him. Shouldn't she be glad to say good riddance? I agree. But according to Michelle ATLian, Portia was so upset, so much so, and in the beginning, when she had filed for divorce and all of that, and they were separated, she sent him a text message, and she was upset and said that he was wrong. He was wrong for wanting those embryos to be destroyed. I wouldn't either. I really, really wouldn't. Also, she said that she's known Simone for years. Well, it seems that way. I will say that. Because, baby, it's my opinion only. This is alleged. I don't know nothing. But I think every time it's a new court date, I think, because even Michelle got their court date. I believe it's coming up in August. So she got all that information, and I don't think it's where you can log on and get this stuff. I think Simon is providing it to her. Mel is correct. People are sharing too much on YouTube, social media. Bring back dignity. You know what, Kevin? Bring back fun. Bring back fun. Bring back, it's okay if you don't like me. I've seen people that used to be over here with me, and I promise you, I thought to myself, oh my God, I wonder if I said something or did something, what caused them to leave. But it's okay. So bring back fun. Take this darkness. It's been so heavy periodically, go through spurts, you know what I mean? And that's not why I'm here. I'm here to have fun with you guys, to connect with you guys, to continue to build up this sisterhood that we got going on, where we talk about real life mess and all types of stuff. Life is too short. So I agree. Bring back dignity, but also bring back, it's all right if you don't rock with me. That don't mean I'm going to click live and talk about your ass. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to address everything. Like I said, it still could be going on today. As of a couple days ago, when somebody brought me something that somebody got my name in their mouth, I promise you I ain't even go click to look. They don't know me and got a right to feel whatever. But you don't know me. You don't know my intentions. You don't know how I move. You don't know nothing. So it is what it is. But anyway, speaking of, and shout out again to Teresa Wright. Teresa, thank you so very much for gifting 5 Cutie Crew memberships. I need to change that. QT memberships to Cutie Crew memberships. I'll go in and change that in my dashboard. Shout out to you, Teresa. I really, really appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit the like button. But before we go, and Cutie Crew will have to discuss more of this, possibly. You guys know how we go, and I'm members only, child. We have topics on deck, but most times we get on one thing and it's a wrap. But allegedly, Michelle A.T. Alien is also being sued. Allegedly by Kenya Moore and Claudia Jordan. Kenya Moore and Claudia Jordan. We know that Michelle A.T. Alien was the one who came out and broke the story about what happened at Kenya Moore's hair spa with the alleged revenge pictures, whatever the case may be, poster boards, all of that. She broke that story. And then she also broke when Kenya was allegedly suspended. Kenya came out and said none of that happened. None of it is true. Kenya is suing as well as Claudia Jordan. And look, yes, ma'am, L Boogie. And I gotta go, so I can't get into the details. Allegedly, it's been reported that they both are. I heard about Kenya Moore last week, I believe. Allegedly suing Michelle. Yeah, because Michelle posted something herself. Child, I'm not following Michelle over there on Instagram. I follow her on YouTube. Let me click follow, child. But this is the tricky part of being content creators. This is the tricky part when you want to dig or, somebody come to you with information. Look, as long as it's concrete information and is able to be proven, then you're protected. But if it's not, this is how you can land yourself in trouble. So that's why you guys know, and I thank you guys. I really, really do. Shout out to close to 25K of you. That's why I don't like a lot of stuff. Don't drop that stuff in my chat. Don't do it. Don't do it. I could care less. I'll say this. Excuse me. Before I read Relly's comment and go. Know your platforms. This is to subscribers. Know your platforms. So yeah, you may get down, on another content creator's platform in a certain way and may be able to drop things in the chat and may be able to do whatever. Know your platforms. Take a look around, get a flow of things and see, well, if I don't see them talking about this or, whatever, most times you should know that they that's not their content. So know your platform. And look, I have nothing against anybody. I just say protect yourself, protect yourself, protect yourself. Because I don't want to end up in nobody's courtroom. So, thank you, Bravo. Verify and get receipts. And then do a double check. And then do a triple check before you hit record or before you come out here and click live. Because, yeah, it's my belief that a lot of people, sometimes they just want to be in court. You know what I mean? But it's no fun being in court. You got to pay for attorneys, your time and everything else. You know what I mean? But really, you said, ooh, child, gotta go. Exactly. Pay them does chit chat. People will make you feel obligated to do a back and forth. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I totally agree. I think so too, Patricia T. Shout out to Michelle A.T. Alien. She's an excellent content creator. I have been following her for years. And I think her ducks are in a row. I do think that she's one where her ducks are in a row. But I love you guys. This is my time. Shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me for this power hour. I'll be back tomorrow with a power hour, and then we will watch Go Take It Back when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville for the Cutie Crew. And then Cutie Crew, I will see you guys tonight. I'm trying to run my tail to the post office when I get off of work again today. Or maybe I'll wait till tomorrow morning. We shall see. But anyway, see you tonight, Cutie Crew. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining me for this live. Please make sure on your way out, to hit the like button for me. Shout out to the Cutie Mind. Shout out to the Cutie Crew. Shout out to the Replay Gang Yang. And to my Aunt Debbie, our Aunt Debbie. We love you. Thank you so much for representing what you represent, Aunt Debbie. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat, chit chat.